Hi, buddy. Ready to go on a walk? Look at that. You got a nice long leash. Yeah, you got a long leash. All right. Here we go. Good boy. I just love this car. I don't know why, but I could look at it all day. There's supposed to be something here that says Corolla Cross right on the glass. It's supposed to say that, but I can never find it. Oh well. Hey, check this out. See down there how I put that tape that's on the bottom of the... Well, that's actually a secret hiding spot for a spare key in case I'm out in the middle of nowhere camping and I lock my keys inside. That's my hide key. That's what it is. My hide key. I like the way both my cars are white with black trim. This van had the black trim had turned gray, so I painted it last week. Took me about 5 minutes. That's all. Let's see, what are we doing? We're taking Willie on a little walk. We're looking for Willie's friends. Here, let's go down these stairs, Willie. See these lots here, this one and this one? When I got here, there was still a house here. But the guy that lived in this lot, he burned down the house over there. He got mad at his neighbor and burned his house down. Then this one that was here, he got mad and burned his own house down. So he was burning everybody's houses down and his own house down, and he was nuts, so they really didn't do anything to him, I guess. Look at that, that's a pen right there. $1,000. All right. Okay, so we'll just walk over here. This is like a park. If you go over that way, you go to my house. You know what? Somebody came and picked up the bags of garbage that were here. I was gonna do that. Get some dumbass put white bags of garbage. I was gonna do that. I did some of it. I put some of it up there. Somebody must move it to the road so it would get picked up with the trash. Here's the stairways that we have to get down. This is actually a blessing to have. But look how little those cars look. It is a lot farther down there than you could imagine. It's pretty tall. Like, if you stacked that house on top of each other, we still wouldn't be even with it. It's tall. There's a house straight over there. Let me see if I can get it. You can see it right there. How high we are up on the hill. I'm over there up on the hill. I'll show you my porch. See that shed? That's actually mine. The porch is right above it. Anyway, alrighty. This is fun. Let's take Willie on a walk and talk about the stairs. Okay, let's go, Willie. Good boy. Whoop. Alrighty. Alright, let's go, buddy. Oh, I forgot a bag. Hopefully he doesn't take a dump. Little guy's got four-wheel drive, that's for sure. Hey, I was gonna bring my car over here and go up this hill. See if it kicks in my four-wheel drive. Or as my brother would call it, all-wheel drive. He knows me too. The other day he goes, yeah, and you don't have four-wheel drive, so don't think you're taking it to Honda Hills. And in my mind, I've already thought about that. I'm going to take that car to Honda Hills. I'll take it camping. I'm going to put some Mutter aggressive tires on it so I don't get stuck out in the middle of nowhere. All terrain. And pop those hubcaps off so it'll look all utilitarian with steel wheels. Anyway, hey, there's Whitey. We're back over here. That's called the cul-de-sac. We just walked the cul-de-sac. There's Whitey. There's Snowball. Here's my buddy's car. He so graciously drove me to get a colonoscopy last week. Those are cool cars, aren't they? Perfect setup. One big one, one little one. And you can live in the big one. Days at a time, months. Some people live on them for all time. I think this is the Chevy version of that Corolla Cross. This is like the Chevy size version. Well, here we got a RAV4. We're all familiar with those. There's Willy Billy. Hi, Willy Billy. Yeah, I've been trying to get more walks in. And my doctor even asked me if I do that. And I'm like, yeah, he probably didn't believe me, but I do. Oh, you missed out. We had a couple dogs going hellaciously nuts. Anyway, we're up at the top of my street. I walked over around the corner and went to this other dude's house that I'm going to ask about if I put fog lights on my car, if he thinks it will be easy or hard or what. The fog lights come with a piece of wiring harness to plug them in, but I'm getting mixed messages. The people at the service department at Toyota said they can't add those after effects because they don't have the right wiring harness. But then I look on Amazon and they come with the wiring harness. So anyway, check this out. See this school? This is an elementary school. I think it's called Watts Elementary School. And look how big it is. And guess what they sold it for? How much? Guess how much somebody bought this for? The whole place. 100 grand. Look how big that is. I mean, that'd be a great compound to start a, what is that one in, what was that one in Texas? You start a commune? Yeah. You could really, look at this. See that little storage container? It looks like a little toy next to this building. That's how big it is. 100 grand and you get the whole fucking school. That's just a killer deal, isn't it? Yeah, there's people living in there. Commune. Yep. Probably live in a gymnasium. Everybody's got their own cot. All the women have to screw the guy that's running the place. He's probably married to like 15 of them. Well, you got 1,000 kids in there. Come on, buddy. Yeah, so 100 grand, you get all that. It's a good deal. So this red car is called a Trax. And it looks like it might be a little bigger than mine. And it's a Chevy, and it's an all-wheel drive. And then I'm going to show you different Trax. Over here, that white car, it's a Trax. But it looks like it doesn't look anything like the other one. So this must be the newer version of it. They made it more aggressive. And I was told these aren't all-wheel drive, and you can't get them in all-wheel drive, a Trax. But that red one back there was all-wheel drive, so I don't know if that's... Well, yeah, so I'm going to show you something that I just noticed this morning, which is kind of cool. See this car over here? Right there? Willie, stop. That's a cool Toyota Corolla Cross. So there's a second one on my block. I didn't notice that till this morning. Look at her, look at her. She's like a little station wagon. I love my Corolla Cross. How sweet they are. I like the way they're all dapper and stuff. It's not all aggressive and things looking like a exploding star or anything. if you look at my Corolla Cross and you look at my van, they look the same. They both are white with black trim. Red lights in back, little lights in front. They don't look like, for instance, see that blue car in front of us? That's a Trax. Stop, Willie. So that's one that I was told doesn't come all-wheel drive, but the older models did, that's for sure. So I think the Trax and the Cross, mine, pretty close in size. The Trax, I think, a little bit bigger, but by so little, it doesn't. It's about the same. I think it might even be smaller. Who knows? Alrighty, so at least we're out here taking a walk. We got Willy Billy over here. Hi, Willy. What you doing, buddy? Huh? You going for a walk? Come on. All right, so here's the RAV4. Very popular. I think it's the most popular SUV in the United States. Sold the most. Then you go over here and we got the Trax SUV. Mine's a subcompact SUV. You can spot it a mile away. It's smaller than the RAV4. Pretty close, but not. But anyway, then we got this. We got the Ford Focus. I always like those cars. Got my neighbor's car. Taurus Select. Then we got the Corolla Cross, my favorite car. I could sit here and look at this all day long. And in front of that we got Whitey. So that's pretty cool. So if you notice, they're like, they're matching. They have the same color scheme. Black, red lights in back with a little bit of white. Black bumper. Whitey got a black bumper. I just painted that bumper last week. It was faded gray, and so was the front. So I painted it. I'm gonna get something to clean the the black on Snowball. And anyway, ever show you Whitey? If I don't think I have my keys with me. All right, what you doing, Billy Willy? What, you want to go on a walk? Yeah, you don't care. You'll go on a walk again. Yeah, you like to go on walks. And we're back home. There we go. There's Willy Billy. There's Snowball. And there's Whitey. Alrighty. So we basically here, we're in the cul-de-sac. Hey, where are you going? We're gonna go find your friend? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, he just decided to take off. Let's go see where he went. Oh, that guy. Dog friend must be out. Hi, Willie. He can hear dogs from up the whole block. He knows what's going on. Got good hearing. Look how fast he is. Yeah, you're like a little furry carpet. I know you're a little furry person. Yeah. Where's your other friend? Where's the kitty? The kitty's a furry person. Come on, little people. Persons. Yeah, you're a Mexican. Yeah, you like it when I tell you you're a Mexican? You're a little furry person. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh shit, I forgot this. Sweet. Wind. There we go. Dude, this bird house here, they use it. My buddy a couple years ago was like, oh wow, and he took it down and was looking at it, and an egg fell out the door, so he killed the fucking baby. Here's where I keep bird food. Anyway, alrighty. There's Willie, there's my Corolla Cross, there's Whitey. We're going in Whitey today. We're gonna go fishing. Oh yeah.